Okay, I am going to talk about something right now that's very frustrating when you do eBay, when you research stuff, when you're trying to figure out what something is. And that's pretty much what I want to talk about. It's like when you are looking for something that should be very easy to find, but for some reason does not exist on the internet. No matter where I've looked, Google, eBay, WorthPoint. I haven't tried the dark web yet, but I don't even know how to get there. I cannot for the life of me, and I'm not saying I can't find Stetson After Shave Lotion, because there's a ton of it on. And in fact, one of the searches I tried was I tried Stetson, just Stetson and like ounce for OZ ounces or something like that. I even tried just Stetson highest price, whatever, see what I would find. A lot of Stetson hats came up, right? But and after, there's actually one Stetson fragrance that is, I learned something very valuable. It's called Stetson Sierra. I've never had that one, and I think it sells in the hundreds of dollars range or 100 plus, right? But for some reason, someone has some listed for like 5,000, and they had multiple quantities, and it says a fair amount of quantities have sold, which confuses me. Because as you go through, it seems to be the same exact, unless it's the one difference I might have noted was that it was spray, Stetson Sierra, and that was less expensive than the splash. Well, anyway, this is a Stetson After Shave Lotion splash, and this is all the information that I was able to pull. First, it says Ulrich, Teaneck, New Jersey, which I don't think is very important. And then the numbers that you see here. So anyway, what's making me nuts is that I can't find this. You know, I can't find it on the internet. I can't find it WorthPoint, eBay Solds, Pinterest, nowhere. It just does not exist. This gold bottle. Plenty of Stetson aftershave lotions all over the place. This, no. Now, and I bought these at the Wayne Powell Antique Show, right? And when I say these, right, what makes it even more confusing and harder for me to figure out why I can't find it anywhere is that I bought two of them at the same time. I mean, does that make sense to anybody at all? It's like, do I have the only two in existence? So, this actually, the box is better. Here, I'll just show all sides of the box so you can see on this one. Here, all sides box. And there's the bottle. Nothing really on the bottom, just a couple of numbers. And it's just got a gold plating, which so I'll go back to this one. The box wasn't as good on this one. It looks like it was torn. But I have to decide what to do with these. So probably what I'm going to do is I see the most expensive Stetson aftershaves that ever sold on pretty much anywhere were about $150. So since this is, as far as I can tell, non-existent, I may try an auction on one and start it around 100 or 75 or something like that, and then see what happens. If anybody knows anything about this particular Stetson, because honestly, in this instance, I don't think the fragrance should matter that much, because Stetson aftershave, there's a ton of it. I mean, I know this might be a slight variant, smell a little bit different than what they make today or even back then, but I don't know for sure. In this instance, what I think is just not out there or non-existent or what's really rare is basically the bottle and the box, because whatever's inside, and it feels full. Oh, and here's a hint how you can tell when you can't see through a bottle to get a rough idea of what the contents might be. My hint is shake the bottle. You know, if you don't hear a lot of slushing around, then the bottle should be relatively full. But again, I don't know, any hardcore Stetson ophiles, I don't know, people that love Stetson know about Stetson experts that want to weigh in on this. Tell me anything at all, because I mean, it's Stetson. There's a ton of Stetson that's been made and produced over the decades, but this particular Stetson, again, can't find it. Don't know what the story is behind it. There's none on all the portions of the internet I've checked. So I mean, I've gone as far as I can go in terms of research. I can basically say what it is. I'm gonna say go bottle, and then that's it. But anyway, if anybody does know anything, and this is the frustrating part, I should have been able to find this relatively easily, relatively quickly. There are some things that you look at and you never figure out. You know, you look, you just put it on the shelf, you say, "Oh, I'll get back to it." You think it's good, but you don't know. I didn't think this was that special when I bought it or when I saw it. But again, anybody know anything? Just put it in the comments below, and we'll see if we can figure out why this exists and what it is.